you don't know me, my name is Jake, and the channel you're watching, 787 Dude Who Loves Planes, is all about aviation and stuff linked to planes. Sorry. In today's video, I will be telling you what are the important parts of a plane. So these are parts that get the plane from the runway into the air. So it's just going to be all the parts that planes need to fly. As you'll notice, I have not done a video for a month. That's just because of some problems. I've been a little unhappy and my dad's going away, so I'll try to spend time with him. Yeah, but I'm back. I've got 5 new video ideas, this being one. The other video ideas are reviewing my Lego plane, making an airport for my Lego plane, drawing a plane, and the other one... No, sorry, I have 4. Those 3 and this one. Yeah, so let's get into the video. Okay, to help me with this video, I've got one of my drawings, just of a Boeing 787-9. I drew this about a year ago maybe. So I've got a bit more better understanding of a plane. So some of these things aren't accurate as such, like the spoilers, they're like, they're there. But yeah, we'll give it a go. Okay, so like any other videos explaining plane stuff, we always start from the front and move our way to the back. But at the front, you've got the nose of the airplane. The nose isn't really that important because, like, surely if you're gonna make an airplane, you're gonna put a nose on it. The cockpit, obviously, you need the cockpit to fly. The pilots need to sit in the cockpit to fly. So the cockpit is our first important thing. Next is like the door, first class, and the airline paint. None of that's really important. Like, you don't need the door to fly. It's not what things you need to fly. It's the things that are important for you to fly. So you don't need a door to fly. I mean, if you really want to be like, oh, you need the door to get on the plane, well then go ahead. But everything else isn't important. Next, we get to the engine, and the engine is important. What the engine's job is it creates thrust. And everyone might think it's the engine that gets the plane off the ground. It's actually the wing that gets the plane off the ground. It's the wing because the way the wing is shaped is kind of like this. It's kind of like that, how the wing is shaped. So this be the top and this be the bottom here. So the air passes over the wing and below the wing, and this creates, so the bottom gives the plane a lift and the top just makes the plane like flow. So yeah, the wing is actually pretty important. So this is kind of an example. So like this gives the plane lift, the bottom part, and then this just lets the air like flow over the wing. which helps it stay up in the air. So we've got the engines, and I'll put like the engine fan blade too. But the engines are the important part. Next, we've got the wings. Like I just said, the wings are very important. Next, we've got the flaps, the ailerons, and the spoilers. Why these stuff are important? Because if you do not have ailerons, once you get up into the air, you can't turn, so you're practically stuck going in a straight line. You may be thinking, but you have the rudder. But the rudder is mostly for ground use. So when you land, you'll use the rudder to keep on that center line, which this thing here, just like that separates the windows, that helps you keep in the center line, because this is in line with the wheel. So if you're in line, so if you can't see the center line because this is blocking it, then it's a good landing. Also, flaps, they help you to land. Same with spoilers, both of them help you to slow down. Ailerons, you need them to turn. So unless you want to be going in a straight line, and then when your next airport that is straight in front of you, which is probably quite hard to find. Ooh, I'm gonna go look that up later. If you can fly from any airport, and then the next airport is like right in front of you, like no turning needed, or maybe like just a shift. So you're facing that way, and then you face that way, like a little shift. It's probably very hard. Or you can be anywhere in the world. Anyway, yeah, so you need them to slow down and the ailerons to turn. Okay, after that, you've got the baggage door. Isn't that important? Oh yeah, I forgot a thing on the wings, the pylons. They're also very important. The pylons are these here. I've got the Virgin Atlantic one because I have like a little shelf there and it belongs there, and then the other ones are over there. Yeah, so you got the pylons are these, and these just do like the engines, and they guide the flaps down. Yep. Okay, what next? Yeah, so after that, the belly, well, the belly comes with the plane anyway. That's not really that important if you're saying what you need to fly. I mean, you need the plane. You need the plane first. Then you have the wings and the pylons and the flaps and spoilers and all of that stuff. And then we come to the stuff at the back. There are the rear wings and tail. We'll start the rear wings. They're not as important for the wings, but they do help stabilize the plane. Also on the rear wings there are the elevators, which makes the plane go up and down. So if you don't have them, if you don't have the rear wings, you don't have elevators. If you don't have elevators, you can't lift off the ground, because you can't pull back. You can't just pull back. The wing, once you're in the air, that's when it gives you the lift. Like when you pull off the ground, it gives you the lift then. But to lean the plane back so the wing starts creating lift, you need the elevators. Also, you need them to climb, because the wings don't make you climb, they just make you stay in the air and don't drop back down. That's why when you get into a stall, that's really important because the wings can't quite lift. So you need to pull down straight away so the wings can quite lift again. Because once you're at a certain altitude, it's very hard for the wings to quite lift coming straight out of a stall. And then next you got the tail. The tail is also very important. It helps stabilize the plane. I mean, God knows what a plane would look like without the tail. I can only dread it. Well, let's find out though. Let's rip apart. That's what a plane would look like. Never seen a plane with no tail. That's what it would look like. Put the Virgin Atlantic tail back on. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Now, yeah, and then on the tail you have the rudder. What's important about the rudder is that you need the rudder to turn when you're on the ground, and you also need the rudder in the air too. When you turn with the ailerons, the rudder helps you stabilize so you don't go woo or woo. It just helps you give a nice little bank turn. Yeah. And then underneath the plane, which I haven't actually put, silly of me, I know, are the wheels. You need the wheels because you can't take off without the wheels. You can land without the wheels. I wouldn't recommend it. But you can't take off without the wheels. So you need the wheels to take off. The reason you can land without the wheels was it's been done not on purpose by malfunction. But yeah, I wouldn't try and go land with a plane without the wheels, especially ones like these, because the next thing that's going to hit the ground are the engines, especially if they have 4. Big explosion. Would you rather die? But the people, you silly old light. But the people get to watch a big explosion, or would you rather die and only get to see a little explosion? Some people will pick number 1. I would pick number 2. Although it would be pretty cool to see a plane explode. Maybe without no people in it. Maybe like a test. Maybe a test, see a plane explode. With real people in, probably not. Anyway, I think that is probably it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, so obviously it probably wasn't the best video I've probably made. Well, just something to kickstart off the YouTube channel again. Please like, because that shows I'm doing them for a reason and you guys enjoy them. Subscribe, because that always helps me out. Again, I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers by the end of the year. Share with your family and friends and anyone you know, and make more people aware of the 787 Dude Who Loves Planes channel. And that just leaves me to say, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Yeah, it definitely got words on.
Yeah, no, it's got words on. When they carry back, they've always got words on.
Plane's very low. I think it's a jet. It's not a jet.
Both sides of it.
Like,
I don't know, it's definitely not that one thing, and I don't think it's.
You can't.
Will you marry me?
Will you marry me?
It might be. No, it might be.
Yeah, it might be because
It
it's.
is